All right, I just rebuilt this 2015 Polaris Ranger 570, complete engine overhaul, all new bearings, crank, piston, cylinder. I was riding it through the snow and it just shut off on me and would not restart. And it's backfiring now, so I don't know what's going on. Maybe an hour on the rebuild. So it's not looking good. It just dumped snow on it last night and it's just buried here. So there's no way to get it into the garage. So we're gonna have to work out in this -degree weather, try to get this thing running. You can see there's just tons of snow on it. You guys listen to it turn over and see what you guys think. It sounds pretty rough. Let's get this tilted up here. No leaking from the engine at all. I checked for oil leaks or a cracked case or something like that, and nothing. I'm hoping we didn't wreck the rod bearing again. That would really, really suck. One guy in the comments said that he bought the Rev 6 kit and the bearing went out like an hour after riding it, after he rebuilt it. So I'm hoping that's not the case. But we got brand new seats for it too to install. I put the frog skin on this side, and then I got a new tail light for it, and we have one more to install as well. Nothing. Fuel pump's going. Wonder if we're not getting any spray in there. Alright, so let's get the plug out of there. Check that first. Alright, here's the plug. Doesn't look bad. Let's see if it's working. Alright, that's as far as I can zoom in. Alright, that's definitely sparking. Doesn't look like it's fouled either, but what we're gonna do is go grab a new spark plug for this at the store and replace that first. I've had spark plugs where they look like they're sparking good on the outside of the engine, but then on the inside they don't spark and they're fouled out. And after a rebuild, usually you want to use a new plug. This one was not a new plug. So let's go get a new one of these and then continue this process. Hopefully it's just a plug, but I'm kind of guessing it's not. We're at O'Reilly's, just picked up a couple new plugs. Let's head home and see if those work. Alright, we got a new plug. Let's see if that does the trick. When we were testing for spark, it looked like it was sparking a lot. So I'm wondering if it is fouled out or if timing's off. Because it is backfiring too. So it definitely could be timing. I wonder if the woodruff key broke off or something. Try a new plug. Let's see what happens. Yeah, no go. So that's not good. I think what we're gonna do is do a quick compression test on it, and then take off that valve cover if compression checks out, and we'll check out that timing. I wonder if it skipped time or if that woodruff key got sheared off. A lot of times when it backfires like that, that means timing's off. We'll get the plug back out here and we'll check compression. If there's no compression, probably means we bent the valve and maybe the timing is off. So it should be interesting. Let's see what we find here. Get you going. All right. We're looking for above 100. Let's see what we get. Yeah, we have plenty of compression right at 100 there. The battery was kind of dying. So we've got over 100 pounds of compression for sure. So it's not that. Put that right there. Cam chain feels tight. Yeah, so cam lobes look good. Cam chain's tight. Nothing out of the ordinary here. Nothing cracked or broken. Looks like it's getting oil here, so yeah. Let's take off that cam position sensor and get to the flywheel down there. We'll get the timing mark lined up here, see if it's off the time. This off. At the mark right there, you can see that little arrowy mark right there. It's kind of hard to see. There it is. It's like a V. And if we look up here, these should be parallel with the surface of the head. This one should be, because that's the intake. And this one, the exhaust, should be parallel with the surface of the head, and it's not. So something happened with the timing. Huh. That sucks. I think the flywheel woodruff key broke off. Not good. Let's just confirm, and we'll put this at top dead center over here. Alright, so as you can see, Timing marks are not lined up, and the arrow down there is. And I spun it over 360, lined up the timing marks, and it was still not lined up with the arrow down there. So I think our flywheel sheared off that woodruff key. So I think that's the problem. My camera battery keeps dying because it's so cold out. Yep. All the hoses are cold too. Can help. Come on. What pain. I think we're catching most of it. Alright, we got the oil drain plug out. Oil draining, you can see it down there. The viscosity is super thick. So that's going to take a while to drain, but we can work on getting this cover off next. Here. Might be hard to get in there. An extension here. Yeah, that's gonna be tough. Off. Yeah. Dipstick still in there. Take the dipstick out. See what's going on. It looked like it's sheared off. It's not moving. We'll have to crank that flywheel off and see what's going on. Shoot. That sucker's on there. I think we used Loctite for that. With the air tool, we had to drag the air compressor all the way down here. That was fun. Alright, now, so it should go in reverse thread, I believe. Alright, we've got the air compressor from the house. Drag that down here. Alright. The camera died, but we got the flywheel off. So let's see if the woodruff key is broken here. Should be interesting. Oh, yep, sheared right off. Look at that. That's crazy. Look at that. Woodruff key's right out of there. See that? I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Yeah. Broken right off, right in half. Not good. There's half of the problem right there. We'll keep that one just so we know which size to use. Alright, here's the other little piece. Right there. So, let's get that replaced and back on. Alright, so we found a woodruff key that's going to fit here. That's the exact size of this one that broke. But yeah, that's the exact same size as that one. So, let's put that one in and see if that fixes our problem. This is just a Harbor Freight box. So you can find all these sizes at Harbor Freight. We'll see if this one lasts. Alright, let's see if this was the right size here. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Alright, check out the timing marks now. You can see intake parallel with the surface of the head, exhaust parallel with the surface of the head. And then you can see the little mark down there, little arrow. So now timing spot on. Alright, we got the whole engine back together here. We got the oil back in there. Now we just have to add some coolant and attempt to start this thing. I'm hoping that woodruff key doesn't break off right again. That would really suck. So, thing's frozen solid. Alright, let's see if she fires up here. No go. Alright, it fired up for a brief second. I think it's just really cold out. If we had this in the garage, it'd fire right up. Let it sit for a second. I think I flooded it. Try it again here. Finally fired up here. Sounds pretty good. We'll let this temperature get up to about 150 degrees before we ride it. Hopefully we don't have any leaks or anything. Doesn't look like it. We're at 68 degrees right now, 69, it's climbing. Really let this thing warm up. Alright, I think we're warmed up now, 168 degrees. So let's see if it moves. Alright, we successfully made this thing up the driveway, so now we can work on it in the garage. That's good. No issues yet. It was overheating a little bit. It got up to like 215, so we have to bleed the coolant. Alright, finally back in the warm garage. We got this thing bled properly. Everything's working perfect on it. So, we ended up getting some new seats for it. It's some new cushions for the bottom, brand new ones. So we're gonna replace those. Then we got a tailgate latch we have to install. So I'll show you guys how to do that as well. What else do we get here? A tail light lens. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so here's the damaged latch. You can see there's no pins like this in it where they spring back. So those must have been damaged at one point or ripped out. So what we have to do is get that bolt out, that one, that one, that one, and one down here. A little screw. Show you guys how that looks. This is brand new. So the lens and the other one burnt out, but this one was cracked, so that's why we replaced that one. All right. Like that. And this plate should pull down and out. Now if we Alright, now we can get to the back side of this and get those bolts out. That went in just like that. So now we can get the new one in. I don't think it matters which way it goes here. That was towards the back here, so we'll go like that. There's no threads on these, it just screws into the plastic. Alright, that one's fixed. I'll show you guys that this one's not working. This tail light. You can see that one's not working. The one over there is, so let's get this one out. This is like the easiest light change ever. Polaris did one thing right. And made these extremely easy to change out. Only one right here. Keep the plastic on until we install it. Take the little plug out of there. And this one is junk. I think the little lights in there burnt out. Probably from running it without a battery. Now this one gets hooked up screw in to hold it on. Yep, so that's working now. Alright, check out this tailgate now. Works perfectly. Alright, so these seats are all ripped. They're really bad. We tried repairing the plastic last video. Right here. By plastic welding it, it was all cracked and horrible. So let's get this seat out. Just replace that. Like that. Little lock right here. Goes in here somewhere. Right there. Screwed in right into the back here. Alright, we got her to go. Ah, that's much better. Look at that. That's really nice. Huh. Sweet. And those are brand new. I bought these seats, both the cushions. I got the other one over here too. I think they're like $250 for the pair. Alright, that worked. Everything looks pretty good. All new cushions. That makes the machine look so much better. New seats go a long way. Alright, this thing is complete. I think that's as far as we're gonna take it. Alright, let's give this thing a test drive and see if it's fixed for good. Here. New seats look amazing. Both lights are working now. Got the new frog skin on there. Alright, so we just took it for a test drive down the road here. I saw a bunch of people ice fishing, so we're gonna go try that. Vinny, come! Comes Vin up the driveway here. Where is that dog at? There he is. Hey Vin, what are you doing? You wanna come fishing? So we'll see if this thing can make it out on the lake and back. We'll see, the lake is right across the street here. So let's get everything loaded up. We've got a couple hours until it's dark yet. Right, Ben? Come here. Come here. Hey. Alright, all loaded up. Let's go see if we can catch anything. Little guy. Using these little plastics. little better. A little better. So 3 within like 3 minutes. Pretty good. That's a tiny little one though. Another little baby. Well, made it back home from ice fishing. We caught a couple smaller ones, probably 20 little bluegills, so it wasn't too bad. It was fun to get out and enjoy the weather and the Polaris Ranger. My hands were getting a little cold there at the end, so we head in a little bit before dark. Yeah, so this thing's holding up pretty good. New seats look awesome on it. All the lights are working now, and this thing's gonna be good to go for a long, long time. All rebuilt, fresh oil, fresh coolant. It is all set to go. So hope you guys enjoyed the series on this thing, getting this thing running again, driving again, and all the kinks worked out of it. So this one is complete. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for subscribing. Stay tuned for next video, and until next time, we are out.